In Japan's House of Representatives election, the ruling Liberal Democratic Party secured a landslide victory, winning 316 of 465 seats. The result signals more than numerical dominance. In parliamentary systems, lower house control often delivers strong authority over both executive governance and legislative direction. Today, we examine what concrete institutional powers and governing leverage such an electoral mandate typically provides. Supremacy of the House of Representatives. Japan's national diet comprises two chambers, the House of Representatives and the House of Councillors. Though constitutionally equal, in practice the lower house generally wields more power over legislation and government formation and policy decisions. The most important right is the right to nominate the Prime Minister. The leader of the majority party in the House of Representatives becomes Prime Minister. Even if the House of Councillors nominates someone else, the House of Representatives' decision takes priority under Article 67 of the Japanese Constitution. The right to approve the budget also lies with the House of Representatives. If the House of Councillors doesn't approve a budget bill within 30 days, the House of Representatives' approval automatically becomes final. One of the most significant powers of Japan's lower house is the ability to pass legislation after a second vote. If the upper house rejects a bill or fails to approve it within 60 days, the lower chamber can hold another vote requiring a two-thirds majority of members present. Once approved, the legislation becomes law immediately. Two-thirds of 465 seats equals 310, and since the ruling party controls 316 seats, bills can still pass, even if the upper house strongly opposes them politically today. Amending the Japanese Constitution. Japanese conservatives have long wished to amend the Constitution. In the aftermath of World War II, Article 9 of the Japanese Constitution renounced war, prohibited keeping military forces, and denied the right to wage war. As such, Japan has no military to this day and only the self-defense forces, which defend the nation from external attack. Changing Japan's constitution requires support from at least two-thirds of lawmakers present in both parliamentary chambers. After Parliament approves a proposal, a simple majority in a national referendum is needed for adoption. However, the ruling party has not secured a two-thirds majority in the upper house, meaning constitutional change remains challenging. What is different from Korea's landslide victory in a general election? Since South Korea is under a presidential system, even a landslide victory in a general election cannot change the president. The president's veto also remains a powerful check. Per Article 53 of the Constitution, the president can return a bill to the National Assembly for reconsideration. However, the situation operates differently in Japan. The leader of the majority party in parliament typically becomes prime minister. The cabinet formed by that leader usually drafts government bills, and the governing party normally ensures their passage. The legislative branch, controlled by the majority party, often guides executive decision-making. Because the lower house can override the upper house, the upper chamber can restrain this authority only to a limited degree overall. Global observers are watching whether Japan's recent landslide victory in the House of Representatives election will drive closer ties with South Korea, or instead, trigger renewed political and security tensions across the region today.